That time of the week? Well, I guess we might as well get started. Welcome back, guys, to the sixth, I think, online class for MMA. Now, for this class, I know last week I said we were going to work combinations, but I didn't lie. But changing it up a little bit, we're going to work on some footwork. Then we're going to add some combinations to that. I think footwork is super important. So, and I've been recently working on my footwork as well when I train. So, just get the socks off here real quick. And if we're lucky, maybe a fox will come out. Just before I started recording, there were two foxes right next to me. So maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to see some more foxes. Anyways, we're going to start off class how we usually do. We're going to do our hand speed exercises, get our feet moving, do our minute of punches and kicks, and then we will work on some footwork drills that I have recently started learning as well that I really like. Then we'll apply that with some punches as well, and then we'll work on our endurance. And then, of course, next week's practice, we're going to work on more footwork drills and also combinations. So we're going to start off class, like I said, hand speed exercises. So we're going to go up, down, side, side, have a hand up, and go over, under, and switch, over, under, uppercuts, and hooks. And 25 seconds again still. And I'm starting to regret taking my socks off. This mat is super hot. Gonna keep moving. All right, 25 seconds. Hands up as fast as we can. Ready? And go. Make sure to go as fast as you can. Hopefully you're all starting to get used to this now. Ooh, this mat's hot. Hot, hot. This is not a good idea to take my socks off. Trying to look out for some foxes now, since I know they're out there. And I had to do a video showing off the cool hammock, of course. And time. Now go side to side and go. Again, as fast as you can. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put my socks on after this. Alright, time. And now we're going to have one hand up and go over, under, as fast as we can. Ready, go. 25 seconds. I'm going to stay in this one spot. This is the coolest spot. And switch. And go, oh wait, one more time. Go! Again, these drills are really helpful for working your hand speed and also working your shoulders. I always feel a good workout on my shoulders after this. And time. Now uppercuts, again not very technical, just as fast as we can here. Got 5 seconds maybe? No. Yeah, 0, that's it. Now hooks. Work as fast as we can. Here we go. 20 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. Ooh. 5 seconds. And time. Alright, you can shake our hands out real quick, shake our arms out. Get right into some leg workouts here. Ooh. We're going to jog in place, high knees, and 100 jumping jacks. So we're going to start off with 1 minute. Oh wait, 1 minute of jogging in place. Ready and go. Of course, we're trying to get our legs loosened up. These ones are very important for what we're about to start doing. Or the footwork drills. I believe that footwork drills and footwork is super important. You don't want to be flat-footed and stay in one place. It's always good to be able to move and stay on your toes. I believe these footwork drills will really benefit everybody. It's especially benefited me when now that I've started using them. I really like them a lot. So. Make sure you're really on the ball of your feet for this right now. But you stay out light on your toes. Get used to that feeling. Especially if you're someone that puts a lot of more weight on the back of your feet. Make sure to put most of your weight on the front. Right on the ball of the foot. The ball of the foot and the toes. And time. Now do high knees. 1 minute. Go. This one makes it down. Make sure to breathe still. So I did catch a fox on camera, but couldn't flip the camera after that, so I had to redo it. We got some baby foxes living in the backyard over here. Got 2 of them on camera, but I unfortunately cannot flip the camera to do the video. And time. Now we're going to do 100 jumping jacks. And we'll count out. Ready? I'll count it out. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Woo. Alrighty. I'm going to put my socks on real quick. Yeah. Well, I briefly put my socks on. I just want to make sure everyone's doing alright. Hope everyone's washing their hands. Not getting any coronavirus. And hopefully this will be over soon so we can go hang out and train. Alrighty. Here we go. Shadow punches now. We're going to do 1 minute of punches. And of course, again, working our level change and shot because this is MMA after all. So, again, with the shot, just to go over it real quick, on our fighting stance, on our toes, knees bent, body bladed, elbows in, chin tucked, hands up, we're here. I level change, my lead leg steps out, my lead knee touches the mat, this back leg is posted, I bring it up, and I explode off this leg and step up my lead leg, like that. One more time, do it real quick. Level change, step, knee down, leg up, explode, stand up. Alrighty, so now we're going to start with 1 minute punches only with shots. And go. This is a good time to work on your shoe shine drill and your boxer's 8. There you go. sure to stay on your toes. Make sure to pivot as well. And time. Now we're going to add elbows and knees along with our shots and punches. Ready? Adding elbows and knees, and start. Again, work the spinning back fist, spinning elbow that we worked on now in the last class. And time. Now we're going to add kicks to our punches, knees, and elbows. So here we go. Adding kicks. And 1 minute, go. Make you work the 1-8, 1-2-8. And then off. Or the 1-2 switch 7. 1-2 7 punch. So we worked on last class. Which, yes, does involve footwork. So, keep on work my favorite combinations. And time. All right, if you need a water break, go ahead and get water. I got my water right here. This time I actually got water. Make sure you stay hydrated. That's very important. You don't want to dehydrate. Alrighty. So now we're getting to the lesson of the day, and that is footwork. Footwork is super important. It helps you to, get you to move out of center line. Like I said, when we're fighting, there's a thing called the center line, which I'm right here. It's the center line down the middle. Most people like to attack off the center line, but with footwork, you don't want to just walk somebody down the center line because you're going to be open to getting punched and countered, all sorts of things like that. So what we're going to focus on is working our way out of center line. So if I had let's see, get a little shoe real quick. Usually not supposed to put your shoes on the mat, but just for this I'll show. Hopefully y'all can see that. So see, this is like my center line right here. In between me is the center line. I need to get off of it. So I'm in my fighting stance here. Usually the center line goes right through me. But I need to get off of center line so I'm not an easy target to hit. And it also helps me to be able to throw from weird angles. So like I'm here, and I need to make sure I'm moving off center line. So anyways, also an important thing footwork helps you do is feint. Feinting is very important, especially not just with your hands, but footwork also shows how to feint with your feet. So a feint, if you don't know what a feint is, it's like if I'm faking, I'm going to punch you to get a reaction. So I'm here, see I'm stepping, I'm going to throw a jab just so I can see what reaction you're going to give me. So I'm here, I'm going to take a jab, and you might turn your head, what I say, if I was over here, and someone threw a jab at me, and I move my head this way to slip it, then I know next time when I'm going to throw a jab or whatever, and people are usually going to duck their head. The guy's going to duck their head this way, so I can feint and up with a head kick while his head's going down. So that's what feints are for. And you can also feint with your feet as well. You might be asking how you do that, but I'm here, like how a good footwork thing Mr. Haven showed, is I'm here, and I switch, And now I look closer, but I'm not moved. I just switched my feet. And then I can switch it out again. I'm farther away, but see, it is intimidating. It's an intimidating thing, especially if you're fighting somebody. It looks like I'm getting closer to you, so I'm going to drag a response from you. But I can be here, out, makes you feel comfortable to come in on me, but I'm not moved, so I can still hit you from the range anyways. And I switch, it looks like I'm coming in on you, which will make you react kind of more back or try to counter and punch me. But even I can be here and I can move out of the way still. So that's how you can really fight with your feet. So the first drill I'm going to show you is like a switch drill. So I'm here in my fighting stance. Here I'm going to bounce my foot together on the same line and out. So I'm like switching. So I'm here, switch, like that. I'm switching my feet. See, I can show you that. I'm here, switch, 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 together, switch, together, switch, together, switch. But yes, normally you're not going to be using this exact movement in a when you're sparring or fighting anybody, because you don't really want to bring your feet together naturally. But for the sake of the drill, this is what we're going to do. So follow me now. We're going to together, switch, feet together, switch. Of course, still keeping a short width apart. You're not really bringing our feet straight together, but you know what I mean, like on the same line. Switch, together, switch, together, switch, together, switch, together, switch, together, switch, together, switch. All right, now we're going to go for 1 minute. Hopefully y'all got that down. Actually, no, we'll do 1 minute and 30 seconds just for the fun of it. Just because we like this drill so much. Here we go. 1 minute 30, here we go. And these are drills that you can do on your own. And I'll show you what this drill is going to help us do after this minute's over. You can even go faster with it, you can try. Right now, just try to make sure you get it. Just getting used to this motion right now. And we're going to add these pivot drills into the pivot, switch drills, to warm-ups, to our warm-up. We're going to get it down. Right now, I'm just trying to show everybody it so we can get used to this, because these are very important as well, along with our hand speed, kicks, punches, and all that. It's a very important part of fighting, because footwork also helps us slip punches, which is move out the way of them. Still switching. Make sure you're breathing still. This can get you tired. About 10 seconds left. Feel like a long minute 30. And time. Okay, keeping on that, we're now going to introduce our first footwork movement drill. So I'm going to be in my fighting stance here. Of course, again, elbows in, on the ball of our feet, chin tucked in, hands up. So I'm here, bladed, and I'm going to switch my legs. So I'm going to place my back foot up, how we did with that drill while we were coming up here. So I'm going to here, and then step back. So I'm in a different fighting stance. But I'll do that all at one motion. So it's here, you switch. So try that with me now. We'll go here, switch. Now that we got that down, now you might be asking, what's that for? Well, I kind of explained that a little earlier. So I'm here and I switch. I'm not moving, but it looks like I'm coming in. And I'm also moving my head off center line when I'm switching. So I'm here, move my head off. Because when I'm coming in and switching, what's the guy's reaction going to be? He's going to try to punch me because he sees me coming in. He wants to keep the range. He doesn't want to close the range like that. So, because this whole forward pattern is to help me get inside into range. So I'm here and I switch, right? It looks like I'm coming at you. So the guy's going to try to pop a jab out, which is why I'm moving my head, because the jab is going to go right past my head. So I'm slipping out of the way. So then the next response he's going to throw is a cross. Everyone's typical thing is a 1-2, which is something I showed you. So here, I slip out of the 1, and then I'm going to take my back foot and step off center line. So I'm here, stepping off center line. So now, you see, I get my footwork here. It's helpful even if you have shoes or somebody. You can, place your foot. So if I was standing here in front of myself, my foot would be right here. So I'm standing in front of myself here, my invisible opponent fighting Casper, and I'm switching. I'm not moved, and then I'm stepping and switching, which throw the twos and go right over past me as well. Oh, that's a warning. All right. So here, throwing the two, and now I'm right next to him. I'm right next to his back foot, which then will lead to a little thing that we might work on more is pivot. So I'm gonna pivot right here, right next to our opponent. So now I'm on the side of him. So which now nobody can do. I'm gonna light him up here. He's gonna have to move to me, which means I have a lot of time to start hitting him with stuff before he has to move his feet or her feet to my stance here. So again, now that we can just visualize this, I'm here in my fighting stance. I switch, move my head, slip the jab, then I step with my back foot across center line, because you know center line's right here. I'm moving out of center line, slipping the cross, and then pivoting off my foot. Again, when I'm pivot, let's just say I'm here already. I'm here and I'm pivoting off my foot completely to turn my body. Now we're also going to work on a pivot drill to help us keep our balance there as well. So here again, we're going to be here, fighting stance, switch, move our head, and step back out of center line and pivot. So one more time, then we'll go for a minute. I'm here, switch, move our head, past the jab, then step with our back foot across, move our head out of the center line again, slip the cross, and then pivot to the side. So again, this is a very good combination. This doesn't just work in striking. You can do this in wrestling too. This helps you set up, and wrestling helps you set for a takedown as well. So like if I'm going for a takedown, I'm here, I switch, and then I step and go for the takedown. And the switch is like acting like a fake, just like how it is for the striking. Because it looks like I'm coming in real quick, right? I'm here, it looks like I'm moving towards you. I'm not really moving though, I'm in the same spot. Drawing out a response from our opponent. I'll slip the punch or whatever, or I'll make them kind of sprawl backwards wrestling, and then I'll step with my back leg up to slip the cross, and also now I'm inside, so I can lead up with other punches as well. Alright, so now we're going to go for a minute working this combination. I'll be nice, just no, actually this combination is not bad. A minute and 20 seconds, 5 seconds less. Here we go, and go. From here, switch, slip, step, move, pivot. Here, switch, slip, step, move. Again, make sure you're still moving your head off, because this is very important, right? Switch, step, pivot. 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 Yeah, I really like this footwork. I think it works really well. Of course, I've not really had the chance to fully work it in a sparring situation, but I've had the chance to work it in wrestling as well, and it's worked well for me in wrestling, so I figure this will also work well for striking. If anyone wants to know where I got this footwork from, there's a UFC fighter named Dominic Cruz, who I think, in my opinion, has the best footwork in the game right now, in fighting. And this is something he likes to teach as well. I thought I'd show you all as well. And that's time. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing good. All right. So next, we're going to transition to our pivot drills. So this is simple, just like how the original other drill we did was. So I'm here, I'm putting all my weight forward on my lead leg on the ball of my foot, and I'm just going to step back with my back leg. See, I pivot, then I switch stances, then I put all the weight on my lead leg again, and step back, switch, and I just constantly do that again. So hopefully y'all got that, but I'll go slow one more time. I would do it this way. So I'm here, putting more weight on my ball, my foot, on the lead leg. I step back with my back leg. So I'm pivoting off the lead leg, right? I switch, step back a little bit, switch, put weight on the ball of my foot, pivot, to move myself, and we'll just keep going with that. So this drill and the switch drill are important drills that you can just really work at any time. You can even work the other one with the movement we just used here. Anytime. I like to do this before I go to sleep as well. I think it's just a great use of footwork. I think footwork is really important. So here we go. Now we're going to go for a minute on the pivot, a minute and 20 on the pivoting drill. And start. So from here, weight on the lead leg, pivot, switch, pivot, switch. You can even start getting to this really quickly to get it down. Of course, we're not going to be really using this footwork either, this drill in a fighting situation, but it's helpful to really just get us the importance of pivoting. Yeah, we're trying to make sure we get it down right now. I'm not trying to go super quickly with it. Also much harder with a small mat. And time. So now that we have the pivot down, we're going to add one more little pivot to that movement we just did. No, we're going to make it simple. So the drills, we have the two drills. These just drill here, so you have the switch drill. And now we have the pivot drill, lead leg, switch, pivot. And then we have the two movements. So the first movement we did is switch, pivot, slip, step out of center line, pivot. So now the second movement, which is just basically going off of that movement, still continuing off of it. So I still do the switch, move, step, pivot, but now I'm going to bring my back leg and step across my opponent. So, say I have my trusty shoe man here. He's fighting right there. I'm going to move, slip the jab, step, slip the cross, get inside, pivot where I'm next to him. So like I said, I'm punching. He's going to have to move or change his body and pivot towards me. And as soon as he does that, I'm going to step, slip again, and get inside. So now I'm right next to him again, and I'm behind him. And also, this really just uses, again, just to throw your opponent off. Because very kind of funky and cool footwork here. So I'm here, switch, step off center line, pivot, bring my back leg, pivot again inside. So now I'm on the other side as well. So even if he stays that way, I can move inside and get to the other side of him as well. I'm here, switch, slip, step, slip, pivot on the side, step, pivot on this side. Shoes down before they dirty up the mat. Okay, so now we're going to go for a minute 30 just with that little added movement there. Whoa. Here we go. Go for a minute 30. One more extra second of pain. Switch, step, here, step over, hit. Fine, stance. Switch, step, pivot, step over. Back at it again. Switch, step, pivot, step over, pivot. Switch, step, pivot, step over, pivot again. Switch, step, pivot, step over, pivot again. Of course, in a second we're going to add some punches to this to make it kind of flowy. So here, switch, step, pivot, step, pivot again. Switch, step, pivot, step over, pivot again. Here we go, ready? Switch, step, pivot, switch over, pivot again. Really get really fast at this. Switch, step, pivot, step over, pivot again. Switch, step over, pivot. Now everyone's feet are gonna be busted up after this class. And it's time. Alright, now we're gonna just add some punches to that. So with our punches here, we're gonna move over. We're gonna step and throw out, which will be our jab, but now it's more of a cross because we're in the southpaw. So I'm here, and then I'm gonna duck and throw an overhand, pivot and throw my 1-2, step, throw my 2, my 1-2 as well on the other stance. So here we go again. That's our first combination we're working on here. So ready? Fighting stance. Switch. Throw our now our 2. Step. Kind of duck over. Make sure you slip. Throw your overhand. Actually, you know what? We're even changing. Throw overhand. Then pivot. Throw our uppercut. And then throw our 2. So I like that better. That one looks better. So I'm here. Switch. 2. Step. Overhand. Uppercut while pivoting. Then throw our 2. Back here again. Switch, 2, step, overhand, pivot, uppercut, 2, and then pivot. And if we were working everything, we can go for a shot there, actually. So that's our final combination we're going to work here. So switch, throw, step, overhand, uppercut, 2, shot. Step across shot, right to the other side of the leg. That'll really throw somebody off there. So here, 2, punch, overhand around the guard, uppercut to the body, 2 to the head, and down, shoot for it, and shot and pivot. So really want to break that down, and why that's gonna work is because I'm here, I switch, drawing out the 2, and I throw my other hand over his jab, which is going to land and cause me to block up, which is going to leave, again, this space open for me to land my overhand. So I'm here, throwing overhand around the guard. Now he's focused a lot on his head, not much on his body. That's where I'm throwing uppercut to this side, which will be the side, if I'm standing like this, is the side of my liver. So, of course, the liver is like the worst place to be punched. I don't know if anyone's been hit in the liver here, but it sucks. It feels like you're dying, honestly. It does not feel good. So we don't want that to happen to us, but for our opponent, if we're in that kind of situation, that would be nice to have happen to them. So I'm here, switch, step, overhand, uppercut to the liver, which now focuses them on the body. Then I throw my 2, so now they're focused on this side a lot. And then I'm going to step across and go for my shot. I don't even really have to drop on my knee for that shot until I get to the other side. So we just focus on that real quick, that part. So I'm here, uppercut 2, now I step aside and kind of circle to the other way, which then I can drive forward this way. Or I can even knee tap and drive that way. There's a lot of, that's the beauty about MMA. There's so many different options. Right now we're working on this one. So here, switch, throw the 2, overhand, uppercut, pivot, throw the 2, and then I'll just come in for the knee tap. Alright, we're going to work on that combination real quick for about a minute. We'll do it for a minute. Do a minute. Oh wait, we'll do a minute and 2 seconds just to make things weird. Here we go. Switch, 2, overhand, uppercut to the body, pivot, 2, step in across knee tap. Of course, it'd be a lot easier if I had a dummy to show what the knee tap is, but it's like what it sounds like. I'm here hitting on the knee and driving forward with, I have an underhook, so I really come in. Switch, 2, overhand, uppercut, 2, and then just kind of try to grab onto the elbow or something while I hit the knee and pivot. Or hit the knee and go for the takedown. So here, switch, 2, overhand, uppercut to the body, 2, knee tap, drive. If you have your little dummy that you made, you can even use that. If someone wants to hold it for you in front of you, you can do the knee tap. And here, switch, throw the 2, overhand, uppercut, throw the 2, and come in for the knee tap. now will be time for that. So again, I think that'll be the combination I'll throw to keep it simple, because I did show you a lot today. Of course, we're going to work on endurance, so don't forget that, but I'll just do a quick recap real quick before I won't get tired from the endurance. So today we introduced footwork, some footwork drills, which include, we're here in our fighting stance, switch, bring our feet together, and we'll switch stances completely. So here, we're basically just like a switch stance drill. So we're going to have our feet together, together, switch, together, switch, together, switch, switch, together, switch. And we're going to actually work on that in the endurance drill right now in a second. And then we have that. Then we have our pivot drill where I put weight on my lead leg. And I step back around with my back leg. So I'm here. Now switch. Then I put weight on my lead leg this way. And then pivot across as well. Switch. Pressure on my lead leg. Bring my leg back. Make sure I'm pivoting off my ball of my foot. Switch. Same thing again. And over until you get it down. And then we have our two movements, as we're calling it. So we're here. Switch. We're slipping the jab. Step off center line, slipping the cross. Our pivot here. So that's the first part of it. And then our second movement, which is just an add-on to that first movement we did. I'm here. Switch. Slip the jab. Step across, slip the cross, pivot, and then pivot across one more time. And then we added a cool little combination to work with. So with that movement, so I'm here, switch, throw the two, center off center line, keep my hand up just in case somebody catches on. They'll throw a head kick, I'll be able to block it with my hand. And then I step across, throw the overhand, which then leaves the body open. So I throw an uppercut, throw my cross, and then I'll step across and throw a knee tap. So, one more time, we'll do that. One more time here. Here, switch, throw, my cross, step, overhand, uppercut, cross, step across, knee tap. So that's also where it works as well. So, again, I'll have more footwork drills to add on to for next week as well. Because every time I go work out, I try to learn a new footwork drill. So those are that was the first three that I've been working on so far. And now we're going to break it down to our endurance training. So we change it up a little bit to involve our footwork drills. So we're going to do our two footwork drills that we learned, which try to go as fast as we can for a minute. Actually, no, make it a minute and 30 to make it tough. And then we'll do, and then we have the pivot drill. So I'm here, step, switch, 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 switch like that. Do our pivot drill. Then we'll throw our 1, 2 just to work on our punches. And we'll throw our 7, 8 to make sure we're working on our kicks. And we'll sprawl and throw a front kick in between every drill. So I'm here doing my pivot drill. Minute ends. I sprawl, throw my hips to the floor real quick. And then I come up. Then I throw front kick. Again with the front kick, I'm just barely kind of pivoting, chambering my foot out, kicking the ball of my foot, re-chambering, step. And I throw my back leg of another front kick and step down. So we'll do that after every single one is finished. Each endurance training is finished. So again, minute 30. Make sure we're doing good on time. Yeah, we are actually doing really good on time. All right, minute 30. Here we go. Just switch steps. Ready and go. So we're here. We should be pros at switching stances after this. Now try to go as fast as the more you get it down, try to go as fast as you can. Even try to stay in your stance now. So, I know it's a little hard to stay in your stance right now because you're trying to go as fast as you can. Make sure to try to keep your hands up at least. I know it's easy to just put your hands down and do the drill, but you're going to keep your hands up. Our legs should be filling us after this. And unfortunately, we did not have any cool cameos from any Mr. Fox today. Maybe next class. We got 5 more seconds? No, I think we got 10 more seconds. And time, sprawl, up, front kick, front kick. All right, now working on our pivot drill. So I'm here once more. Weight on the front of my leg, step back, my back leg, pivot, switch stances, put weight on my front leg and ball on my foot, switch stances again. All righty, here we go. Minute 30, and go. Footwork, once you get it down, it just looks beautiful. It looks amazing. If you ever see great footwork, it flows and works so well. That's what we're trying to get down to. Amazing and beautiful footwork. Make sure you're staying on the balls of your feet and on your toes on this drill. Your feet may be a little busted up after this and your toes, but that just means you're doing it right. So I said these are good, but I didn't say these were nice to you. And time. Oh, sprawl. Up. Front kick. Front kick. There you go. Now, minute 30 of just 1-2s. Again, make sure you're pivoting off. There we go. Minute 31 seconds and go. Make sure you're breathing still. Make sure you're keeping your punches technical. Arms in, they go straight to work and home. Not going to no store right now. It's not going to the gym right now because it can't unfortunately go. A minute left. Make sure you're breathing still. Oh, and we're going to have a little cool down movement. Don't forget that, that's important to me. "20 seconds left. And time, sprawl, up, front kick, front kick. All right, now, last one here. I'm gonna do a round kick. So again, with a round kick, I'm here, pivoting, bring my foot up, chambering, kick, rechamber, place down, and then kick on the back leg. Of course, same thing, chamber, kick, rechamber, back down. All right, 1 minute 30, constant round kicks. Here we go. Try to keep your hand up. I know some of y'all want to throw your hand down because you leave to add more power, but trust me, that's just an easy way of getting knocked out if someone times you right. got 40 seconds left, 45 seconds left. Make sure you're constantly kicking, no breaks. As soon as the other foot comes down, the other foot goes up. 25 seconds left. I think it's starting to rain. It's a little nice cool down. Ten seconds left. Time, sprawl, and front kick, front kick. Whew. Alrighty. Now you want to, as a great little cool down, just try to make yourself move and work on the footwork at your own slow little pace. You know, just try to keep it unique. Listen, it's good to get good at the basics of fighting. You gotta have strong basics, but once you get the basics down, it's important to be you. As in, if you're a grappler and you like wrestling the most, work your basics and footwork into wrestling. So if I was here, I'm switching, I'm coming in to work on my takedowns. Or if I like striking, but I like the footwork aspect, you can really make yourself unique with the footwork and awkward movements. So, just trying to work on that, work on your own footwork patterns. Of course, when you're working on them, make sure don't cross your feet. It's an easy way of getting taken down, leg kick, tripped, anything. So make sure you're staying shoulder width apart still, and don't bring your feet together. That's also a no-no. But just try to work on that on your own a little bit, but also maintaining the footwork that I showed you as well. Anyways, again, I already did the overview, but I'll do it over really quick, just so everybody can make sure they get it down. We worked on hand speed, worked out our legs a little bit, some jogging plays, high knees, jumping jacks, did our minute punches, elbows, knees, kicks. Worked on our combination, on our footwork drill, so we have our switch here. We're gonna stand on our toes and switching stances. We have our pivot drill, where I'm putting a lot of weight on the lead leg, pivoting, switch, and doing the same thing over and over again. So I keep putting weight on my back, on my front leg, stepping back, pivoting, switch, weight on the front leg, back again, switch. Worked on that. We worked on our movement drill, our movements. So I'm here, switch, slip the punch, step off center line, then pivot, and then once again, step over and pivot again. Then we worked a combination to go with that. A good combination here. So I pivot, go the two, step, overhand, uppercut to the body, cross, step over, and throw our knee tap. So, thank you guys for watching the video again. I know y'all are taking time out of your day. I know I average about 45-minute videos out of your day to watch and learn and get better and grow. And I'm also taking part of my day to help y'all as well achieve that. And this is helping me as well because it's making me work my footwork and work all this, like the shoe shine drill. I usually don't work that, but it's forcing me now to work that often. And just keep my mind focused and thinking about stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna get back to hang out in the hammock before it rains, and hopefully I'll see some foxes. Alrighty guys, thank you. Adios.